Push! Push again, my queen! One more push!
Long ago, in a powerful kingdom called Out, a great king and his beautiful queen awaited the birth of their child. But on that fateful night, destiny had a different plan.
Majesty, the ancient law, the elders cannot know.
Twins bring a curse, my queen.
The elders will kill them.
We must keep this secret. Please, you must help me. Take him far from this palace. Raise him where no one will ever know he is a prince. Your Majesty, if anyone finds out, they will kill us both. It is better that one son lives in hiding than both sons die in this palace.
Yes, my queen.
20 years later, in a small village not so far from the royal palace lived a young girl named Ada. Ada's life had never been easy. Her mother died the day she was born. And 3 years ago, her father followed her to the land of the ancestors. Left alone in the world, Ada lived under the care of her stepmother and her stepsister, Ife. But in that house, Ada was not treated like family. From sunrise to sunset, she swept the compound, fetched water from the stream, worked in the farm, and cooked the meals.
A gentle stream came, I may dance in her lure.
Father, I miss you.
Every evening, after the day's work was done, Ada would walk to the quiet village stream. There, she would sit beside the flowing water and sing the song her father once taught her. Ada's voice was unlike any other in the village. Soft, beautiful, and powerful enough to touch the deepest part of the heart. In the same village but a little distant away from Ada's house, lived a young man named Ebuka. Ebuka grew up with his mother in a small mud house at the edge of the village. Their life was simple, but they had enough to survive. Without anyone teaching him, Ebuka somehow knew which plants could heal. If someone had a wound, he would crush a leaf and place it gently on the injury. And slowly, the pain would fade.
How do you know which plants to use?
I just feel it, mother.
One evening, after hours of working under the hot sun, Ada began the long walk home from the farm. Her basket was heavy. Not far from that path, a young man moved carefully through the forest. It was Ebuka. As Ada stepped over a loose stone on the path, her foot suddenly slipped. Oh! She fell hard to the ground, and her ankle twisted painfully beneath her. The basket rolled away, spilling its contents onto the dusty path. Ebuka, not so far, heard her scream and rushed to help.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
I'm Ebuka. You're welcome.
Thank you, Ebuka.
That evening, on a quiet forest path, two strangers met by chance and fell in love. After that day on the forest path, Ada and Ebuka began to see each other often. What started as a simple act of kindness slowly grew into something deeper. Sometimes, Ada would follow Ebuka into the forest. While he searched for healing herbs, she helped him pluck leaves and gather roots. In the evenings, they sometimes sat beside the village stream, the same place where Ada once sang alone. But now, she was no longer alone.
You have an angelic voice.
Stop teasing me.
I am not.
As Ada and Ebuka grew closer, there was still one place Ada often went alone. Besides her father's grave at the back of their house, she would kneel in front and sing. One evening, the heir to the throne, Prince Obi, passed through the village on his way back to the palace. A voice floated through the evening air. Soft, beautiful, and filled with emotion. The prince immediately stopped. What a beautiful voice. Suddenly it stopped. He came again the next day to listen, then decided to come the next day to ask for the person who has own beautiful voice. Ada's stepmother stepped outside her hut. And that was when she saw something unusual. The prince, standing near the house, listening. She quickly looked around. Ada was nowhere to be seen. Then she realized the prince had been drawn there by Ada's voice. In that moment, a clever but wicked idea formed in her mind. If the prince loved that voice, then her daughter Ife could become the prince's bride. She waited for the prince's arrival the next day. As soon as she saw the prince coming towards their house, she ran to Ada. Ada, go to the farm immediately. Use the back road. Ada, confused but obedient, picked up the basket and hurried away. She then introduced her daughter, Ife, as the owner of the voice.